For Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, work advances in the Southern St. George Water Supply Expansion Project. We'll have these stories and more after the break.
The official Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1 to November 30. Are you ready? Have a family emergency plan. Stock up on supplies. Follow official alerts. Do not rely on rumors. Prepared communities are stronger communities, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NAWASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NAWASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Welcome back. Work is progressing according to plan as the National Water and Sewerage Authority, NAWASA, commenced the laying of pipes on the Morris Bishop Highway this week under the UKCIF Southern St. George Water Supply Expansion Project. Pipes were laid in True Blue and in the vicinity of Point Celine. The $23 million initiative, funded by the UK government, seeks to improve water reliability, expand storage and distribution systems, and strengthen climate resilience in the south of the island. The project consists of two major components, which spans from Concord to St. George's, extending to Point Celine, addressing the expansion of the Concord water treatment plant, installation of hydrological and meteorological monitoring equipment, and the installation of over 7 miles of new potable water mains. Additionally, 3 key sewer lift stations servicing the capital and surrounding communities will be upgraded to improve efficiency and reliability. Ms. Denise Burris, NAWASA's acting general manager, during the sod-turning ceremony for the project, said it is the beginning of greater economic growth for Grenada.
Behind these developments lies months of meticulous planning, from procurement and design to community consultations and environmental assessments. At every stage, NAWASA has placed the highest importance on transparency, safety, and sustainability. Our environmental and social management plan would guide all construction activities, ensuring that our ecosystems remain protected and that water resources continue to flow responsibly. We are not just laying pipe, we are laying the groundwork for health, development, and economic opportunity. Together, we can step confidently into the future.
The UKCIF project is earmarked for completion in February 2026. Continuing the news, Minister for Tourism, Senator Honorable Adrian Thomas, has commended the Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association, GHTA, on the launch of its supercharged training to be held in November 2025 in collaboration with the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association. Senator Honorable Adrian Thomas said continuous training in the tourism industry cannot be underestimated and described the upcoming training as another intentional investment into the future of Grenada tourism products.
Training, as we all know, is a heartbeat of service excellence. It is the bridge between aspiration and achievement, between good and exceptional, and between hospitality as a job and tourism as a proud career. By building the skills, confidence, and professionalism of our tourism workforce, We are not only just improving customer service, we are shaping the very experience of Grenada as a destination. The GHTA Supercharged Training Program is, therefore, a critical step in strengthening the foundation of our industry. I remember Level 1 introduced many to the essential principles of service delivery, professionalism, and customer care. Today, as we elevate to Level 2, we are saying to the world, Grenada is serious about staying ahead. And we are committed to building a workforce that reflects the warmth, excellence, and innovation that our visitors expect and deserve.
The Supercharged training will be held from November 3rd to 8th and is open to all in the tourism sector. Louise John of the Caribbean Hotel and Tourism Association, one of the facilitators of the training, joined in the media launch via Zoom. She explains what the training will cover and to encourage members and non-members of the GHTA to register for the training.
We will be with you in November and looking forward to it immensely. We hope we see lots of the same faces again. We absolutely loved seeing you and plenty of new faces. One of the things that we've responded to at the CHTA Education Foundation is last time we were in Grenada in 2023, we had managers saying, how about doing something for supervisors, team leaders, and managers? And we are delighted this year to be offering 2 days exclusively for those key people in our properties, in our businesses, in our dive shops, in our restaurants. And we're really looking forward to seeing them for an impactful one-day workshop. We're running it twice, called Effective Results-Driven Communication. It will cover things like critical thinking, clear, effective, and specific communication to drive results, because we're all looking for results, not just guest satisfaction, but we're looking for results on our bottom line as well. And problem solving for success. So many team members are looking to their leaders for support and guidance, and sometimes people are not quite sure how to do this effectively. So we're looking forward to spending 2 one-day sessions doing that. The good news is that we can accept many, many team leaders, managers, and supervisors.
There will be a day designated for human resource managers, directors, and coordinators to manage the flexibility of the industry. President of the GHTA said training has always been dear to his heart and it's a key takeaway from recommendations, and he is excited about the participation of local industry stakeholders in this second phase of the Supercharged training. This taking Grenada's tourism product to the next level.
This program isn't just about training. It's about transformation. In our fast-changing world of tourism in the hospitality industry, staying ahead requires continued growth, innovation, and the excellence, and that comes from training. Supercharged Training 2 builds on the success of our first program by offering new skills, sharper tools, and fresh opportunities. It is designed to empower each and every one of us, whether you're a hotelier, entrepreneur, just a service provider in the dive sector, taxi operators, tour operators. This will help elevate our standards, unlock potential, and create unforgettable experiences to every visitor that comes to Grenada.
Some of the stakeholders present at the media launch are also excited to be part of the training.
My name is Chef Andre Church, and I am the owner and CEO of Restaurant Training and Advisory Services, or RTA Services. I am very thrilled to be a part of the Supercharge program that's coming up in November. I believe GHTA is doing a wonderful job in having these small nuggets of training for persons in the tourism industry, members of the GHTA, hospitality workers, tour operators, taxi drivers, a whole host. Is a wide array.
You can never finish train, as some of the people said in the past. Without train you can't offer service. So it's important that more people come on board, both as members and the members, to see what is happening and hear what is happening as well.
The Ministry of Health is giving yet another year of support to the 1000 Smiles project. In collaboration with the Sandals Foundation's dental team and Grenada Dental Association, hundreds of residents in Grenada and Carriacou have access to free dental care. The services being offered under the project includes cleaning, fillings, sealants, and extractions at the Hillsborough Secondary School in Carriacou and Happy Hill Secondary School until Friday, 22nd August, and again from Monday, August 25th to Friday, August 29th. No appointments are necessary. The team includes Dr. Mohammed Hussein, a Toronto-based dentist and longtime Great Shape volunteer, Dr. Festina Hamlet, head of the dental department at the Grenada Ministry of Health, and Dr. Julie Dubois and other volunteers.
I am thoroughly impressed in Carriacou. The people are warm, they're friendly, they're genuine, they're nice. And you know what, they welcomed us with open heart, and they were very, very warm towards us and our presence. It makes our job easier because we came here to help people, and we do provide the same quality of service that we do back in North America. We do everything from extractions to fillings and cleanings and everything else. It has been an amazing experience, and I'm dealing with this time with 1000 Smiles, and I'll probably do the same thing again with them. It has been such a good experience. I will be back.
The annual initiative focuses on building awareness on oral health. Coordinator of the volunteer team in Carriacou, Kamasha Thomas, is also impressed with the turnout and support of the dental care initiative.
The response to it has been good. Over the 2 days, we had quite a number. For the first day, we had our overall, including extraction, filling and cleaning, we had 19 persons total. But yesterday, the startup was a bit late. So, and the pace was not as fast as today, but today we see a change in the pace. So, as compared to yesterday, today we already have more than 19 persons already getting attendance for all three areas: the extraction, the cleaning, and the filling. So the team today is working much faster compared to yesterday. And I would say that I'm proud of most of the people who are here because they are patient, even though the wait might be a little long, but they are patient. We have some who choose to leave and return the next day. Some they choose to stay and wait it out. But overall, everybody has been patient.
We now take our first break.
Netball! Netball! Yes! Exciting! Edge of your seat netball is back! It's the 5th ECCB International Netball Series in the Spice Isle of Grenada, August 23rd to 31st at Tantine Netball Complex in St. George's. Witness 7 ECCB member countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines battle for the coveted Gloria Valentine Championship Trophy. But wait, there's more! The 5th ECCB International Netball Series will also feature visiting teams from Barbados, the Cayman Islands, and Guyana, who will reign supreme at the 5th ECCB International Netball Series. Go on out to the Netball Complex at Tantine or connect to the ECCB Connect's Facebook page and YouTube channel for live coverage of the matches. It's netball action at its best. Excellence and empowerment through sports.
The Ministry of Youth continues to encourage and engage community-led groups to strengthen their impact thanks to training sessions focused on organizational development and capacity building. In a recently held session attended by representatives from existing and emerging community groups across all parishes, provided participants with practical strategies and tools to grow and sustain their organizations. Keisha Mitchell, lead facilitator for the Organizational Development Training, spoke on the training.
So we have community organizations within all parishes in Grenada, but we want to ensure that they function effectively so that they are able to have impact within the communities. So today we provided them with information, tips, strategies on how to grow the organizations. Now, some organizations are already in existence, and you have others that are just about, to get started. So we touched a lot on developing their purpose, understanding their purpose, looking at their vision, what it is that they are trying to achieve, what does the future look like for the organizations, and what it is that the organizations are really about, understanding the mission, understanding how to actually identify needs within the community, looking at various problems, and just having a conversation on the fact that community needs can be vast, and they have to understand their purpose to be able to effect change within the community. So
Mitchell said that she anticipates great results from the groups.
So I believe that you can expect to see some changes and some broad-based impact within the communities with some of the goals that they would come up with, some of the issues that they would want to address within the community. Of course, we do understand that they would not be able to address all of the problems or the needs of the community, but those that are aligned particularly to their purpose, that they would be able to provide that kind of support. And where they are not able to do that directly, but they are able to leverage support and collaborate with other groups and with other institutions to do that.
A significant focus was also placed on core values, conflict management, and group dynamics, equipping members to handle challenges effectively and maintain strong internal cohesion. Some of the participants shared how the training met their expectations.
My name is Kevin George, and I'm a member of the Rotaract Club of Grenada East. My expectations coming into this training session today was that I would receive the necessary tools necessary to be able to contribute towards my team in terms of team building and executing of projects. In addition to that, I expected to learn a lot more about how we can receive funding and grants that will be able to help us in our projects, in the execution of our projects. And I am proud to say that all of the things that I would have mentioned, I would have been able to learn and been able to fortify both myself and the members of our team with the relevant information in terms of receiving funding, etc., going forward. I'm extremely grateful to the Ministry of Youth and all other stakeholders for allowing us to be able to participate in such a program. Thank you.
So what I would have learned here, one of the key takeaways from this session was conflict resolution, how you go about dealing with certain problems or certain issues that the members of the group might be facing. A group or any organization, it's not about you, but also to take into consideration what the other members think, their values, the ideas, suggestion, whatever, and you come together as a group to execute in the best way possible.
My name is Chanel Simon, and I'm from I Am Gifted Inc., which is a youth development organization located in Cruces St. Andrew. Our purpose is to assist the young people to identify their giftings and become impactful leaders.
My name is Marvin McQuilkin, and I'm also from I Am Gifted Inc. And my takeaway today is to strengthen me as a leader, as a woman, as an individual, to better equip to take on challenges in our community and to better communicate with the younger children.
Another takeaway for me is that as leaders, we must identify our strengths and also identify the strengths of the other persons in your organization. And in that way, you're able to position them in the right capacities so that you can get maximum success from what.
Also, go ahead. Also, in to add with what Shannon is saying, as leaders, we have to show a lot of empathy.
The Ministry of Youth will host these sessions in other constituencies in the coming weeks. We now take our final break. Stay with us.
The official Atlantic hurricane season runs from June 1 to November 30. Are you ready? Have a family emergency plan. Stock up on supplies. Follow official alerts. Do not rely on rumors. Prepared communities are stronger communities, but preparedness begins with you.
A message from the National Disaster Management Agency, NADMA.
To meet the growing water demand in the south of the island, NAWASA, in collaboration with the Caribbean Development Bank through the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Fund, is implementing the Southern St. George's Water Supply Expansion Project. This project is designed to improve water quality, ensure a consistent supply, and protect our environment for future generations. We are upgrading our water supply system by replacing aging infrastructure, constructing new storage tanks, and installing advanced monitoring equipment. There will be dust, noise, and traffic inconveniences. We appreciate your patience during the construction phase. We believe in the power of community engagement. Your voice matters. Your input is essential. Want to learn more? Get involved. Attend our public meetings. Follow us on NAWASA's social media and share your feedback. Reliable, safe drinking water means a healthier, better quality of life for all. Together, we're securing a better water future for Grenada. Join us on this journey. This project is made possible through the collaborative efforts of the Government of Grenada, the Caribbean Development Bank, and the Foreign and Commonwealth Development Office of the United Kingdom, with grant funding from the UK Caribbean Infrastructure Partnership Fund.
Welcome back. Finally, in the news, a diverse Grenadian delegation is gearing up to make a powerful cultural statement on the regional stage as it prepares to host Grenada Night at the upcoming Caribbean Festival of the Arts Carifesta 15, scheduled for Monday, August 25th in Barbados. Themed Caribbean Roots Global Excellence, Carifesta 15 promises 10 days of vibrant showcases from across the region. Among the highly anticipated highlights are the country nights, where participating nations spotlight their heritage through music, dance, cuisine, fashion, and craft. Production lead for Grenada's Carifesta team, Dr. Christopher Williams, was a guest on GIS Spice Morning program. Dr. Williams explained what Grenada Night is going to be about.
Grenada Night requires us to showcase culturally, of course, what Grenada has to offer. And you know, we are focusing on the arts and Grenada's expression. And because Carifesta requires an authentic representation of our culture, our people, our stories, our issues. Therefore, the requirement was that we showcase a story that reflects Grenada's journey through life. You know, in a short phrase that says that this is we. And this is we, you know, encompasses some of the issues that would take Grenada from, let's say, 1974 to present. And that is where we are walking. That is the journey we are highlighting so that persons will get to experience, feel, they may be even able to taste the energy of Grenada and the value that would be emanating through expression in the arts and through the arts.
The production for Grenada Night, entitled This Is We, also uses some concepts from a previous play by Dr. Williams.
So it's an adaptation of a play that I wrote myself a few years ago called, as I said, Vomit. But vomit really means expression, really speaking up, you know, unleashing, letting go the things and the thoughts and the ideas and the emotions, the things that are buried within you. But for this presentation that we are doing, it's called This Is We. So within that, it has been adapted and rewoven into that expression that we call This Is We. So you will experience Grenada, nothing else, nothing fake. You understand? This is we.
Williams explained that Grenada has an opportunity to showcase itself on the big stage through the creative arts.
And it has been, we can call it up to 2 months of basically shaping the process, ensuring that the actors are ready and prepared mentally and physically to endure this piece and the journey and to face the stage in all of these energies and expressions that we are going to unleash or release on the stage to share Grenada, that we are of course present through the arts. And though we may be small, a little, we have the energies that we can share using the creative arts as a means of expression.
Carfesta 15 is scheduled for August 22nd to 31st with Grenada Day on August 25th. This takes us to the end of the GIS news for Tuesday, August 19th, 2025. To recap the headlines, work advances in Southern St. George Water Supply Expansion Project. On behalf of the entire news and production team here at the Government Information Service, I am Chris and Mitchell saying thank you for joining us.